So in this video, I'll explain to you what the RAM does and how to check the RAM on your computer. I'll also explain how to check your hard drives and also your graphics card. So this video will actually help you in the future if you want to purchase a laptop, so you'll be able to know how to access all this content or information, and you also learn to check the content or the details of your computer, so the Windows that has been installed and other information that will be useful to you. So in order to have access to all this, what you need to do is you come to this start icon. So this start icon is like a place you go to often. So when you click on it, you type in run. So once you've typed it, you'll be given this option. It's an application. So I'll click on it, and then you type in dxdiag, and then you click on OK. So you wait for it to load up and open up on your computer. Once it's done opening, you would actually see this loading up. So you wait for it to load up depending on your laptop. So mine will load up, but I can still access so many other information here. So this is the system information. This is where you check the computer name as well, the operating system type. This is Windows 10 Pro 64 bits, and this is the build, the current build. So you can make research on what the build does, and this is the current date and time. You can see there are so many information here, and you can see the processor. We're talking about the processor here as well, and the memory. The memory is the RAM. So currently I have an 8 gig RAM installed on this laptop, and I'm currently using a processor of a Core i5 processor with a processor speed of 2.90 gigahertz. So this let's start with what the RAM does. So the RAM is actually I'll be reading from a research I made from Intel's website. So the RAM stands for the random access memory, which I would have actually said random access memory, but I want to explain further. It is used as a short-term memory for computers to place or to store its data for easy access. So let me explain further by using a workspace or a desk or a table. So if you have a larger table and you have so many equipment that you want to keep on the table, so you'll be able to access them whenever you need them as fast as possible. For instance, your table has your laptop, your hard drive, your notes, your screwdrivers, your headset, and so many other informations. So if they are not placed on the table, it will be difficult to actually access them because you have to stand up, go around looking for it. So if you have them on your table, when you need a headset, you just pick it up and then you put it on. And then when you need a pen, you pick it up. When you need your mouse, you have access to it. The same thing the RAM does. When you have enough RAM, which is like a table, enough space for your table to hold things, when you have enough RAM, your computer will actually process things faster. So it gives it an opportunity to actually access files as fast as it can, instead of actually going around and looking for it. So that's like a benefit of the RAM. So the higher the RAM, the more faster your computer will actually have access to store things and process them faster as well. So the RAM and the processor, they work hand in hand. So you actually need both of them in order to have a maximum performance from your computer. So some computers might have 1.0 gigahertz, some 2.5, some even 3 points and 4 point, I guess. Yeah, so mine is 2.9, so it's quite fast to an extent, and I have an 8 gig RAM installed. So I will now show you how to let me explain what the CPU does. So the CPU, which is the processor, it actually helps because it provides the instruction and the processing power the computer needs to do its work. So the more powerful and updated your processor, the faster your computer can complete its task. So you see, this is a Core i5 processor. So yours might be Core i3 or Core 2, Core i7, Core i9. So the higher it is, the more faster your system will actually process things. So it is essential to upgrade if yours is very slow or lower than the current one. So but from Core i3, I guess you can have a very fair amount of speed compared to Core 2 and other older versions of the Core. So that's how it actually works. So this is what you need to know about your system information, and this is where you get to see the RAM and the processor and also the window type, the operating system that has been installed. So if you want to check your graphics card, what you need to do is you come to display option, and then you would see I have two graphics cards here. I have one from Intel and one from Nvidia. So you might not have two options like this. It might just be Intel, and then you will now see the name. This will tell you that this is an Intel HD graphics 4600 and other information about the graphics card. So this is the one that came with the Intel, and you see VRAM. This is 112 MB graphics card that I have here. So the other graphics card here is Nvidia GeForce GTX 960M. So these are the information about this one as well. So Nvidia is a very good product as well. So my RAM here, which is the VRAM, the graphics card, is 2 gig. So I have 2 gig of graphics card. So any application or anything you want to run that is above, that requires something beyond 2 gig, will not work on your computer. So you should actually check out this when you want to get like a game, or I don't know, softwares that requires a higher graphics card. So if it's below the requirement, it will not work. So this is where you check your graphics card in order to verify what your system can actually work with and not work with as well. So we are actually done here. So you might have these options. Mine has 1 to 4. So these are like different types of sound installed on my computer. So yours might just be 1 or 2, but mine is 4, and that's how it came. And inputs, you have so many things to do with this DirectX diagnostic tool, because you get to see so many information. So this is how you actually check all this. So we'll move on to how to check your hard drive, the installed hard drive on your computer. What you need to do is you, on your keyboard, or you just come down here, what you need to do is you right click here, and then you left click on File Explorer. And then you'll be able to, you just click on this PC, and then this is where you see your devices. So like in my previous video, I talked about the purpose of this icon here, this window icon, the stats icon that is also here. The purpose of it is to inform you that your operating system, which is the Windows 10, is installed on this hard drive. So you would see that there is none here as well, like these two other storage devices. It's because there is no operating system installed on any of it. So this is where your main operating system is installed on. So, and this is my SSD. So there is HDD and there's SSD storage device. So this is the local disk C. It is usually local disk C, where you actually have your Windows installed. So these are the other storage devices I have here. So there's local disk D and E. So this is like 1 terabyte that was divided into 2, and then 500 gig. So this is how you check your hard drive. If you want to have access to it, you just go to this PC and then you find it here. So this is your CD-ROM, where you insert your disk, and then you'll be able to play whatever is inside the disk. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope this was very useful. If it was, please like, share, subscribe, and come back for more videos like this in the future. Thank you.